Hello! Welcome back to my channel. I am boxmonx and I'm gonna do a what's in my bag video today. Before I start, I just want to update you. I have been in Denmark for the past month-ish and I'm finally back in the States now, and I have this new little setup that I'm trying out, so let me know if you like it. And I'm gonna get started. So this is my bag. I just recently switched to this bag. I like to switch my bags up every once in a while. This is by Gimaguas, the trendy Spanish brand that is maybe a competitor with Paloma wool. I don't know, but they have really nice leather bags. I have a couple of Paloma wool bags as well, but currently loving this. Yeah, I love this. So I'm gonna start with these two outer pockets. It's only got those pockets on one side. So this is kind of the clean side with the logo, and then this is, I guess, supposed to be the inside of the bag with these two pockets that you would have close to your body for security. So starting with this pocket, this is where I keep my cosmetics. I like to have my lip products really handy because, you know, I'm drinking water, coffee, having little bites of snacks, and always wearing away at my lipstick, and I want to be able to reapply easily. So I just keep it in this outer pocket. So for my lip products, I have this Dior lipstick that I'm currently wearing. I don't do like a full application because I think it looks crazy on me, and I just I don't know, I'm not there yet, but I do just kind of dab this on for a lived-in lip. This color is Rouge, and yeah, I spent a pretty penny on this, but it's lasted me a long time so far. I've had it for probably, I don't know, 6 months and like barely used it, so I expect this to last for years. Has a nice little magnetic case. So yeah, that's an essential. Always have that on the ready, and it's a matte lipstick. So I like to apply just some classic chapstick before, I've never done this before. Okay, I like to apply chapstick before I put the lipstick on, just because, just to kind of prime the lips, make them soft and supple before I get that matte lipstick on. So yeah, just a classic chapstick. Can't go wrong. I'm a fan of Carmex too. Just buy whatever's convenient. And then when I apply that Dior lipstick, I also like to line my lips, especially just the bottom, like that, with this Rhode lip liner. Looks like this. Oh God, there we go. It's a Rhode lip liner, peptide lip shade in the color Lean, and I think it's a fine product. I lost this end cap. I never use this little like rubber applicator thing. I just use the end with the pencil that comes out. It became blunted very quickly, which I'm not a fan of, but you know, it still works. I don't know, kind of a cheap little product. I like the brown color. It goes well with the Dior, whatever. I don't have like a glowing review of this. It's just fine. Okay, and then if I want a little shimmer, a little gloss, I will sometimes apply this Kosas wet lip oil alone, or I sometimes apply it on top of the, you know, the lipstick combo that I just talked about. So this is Kosas wet lip oil in the color Fruit Juice. I do love this product. I think a lot of lip glosses just look a bit weird on me. I don't like a super pinky shade. I don't like a sparkly gloss, but this is perfect. It's kind of translucent, just the right amount of pigment, and I will be repurchasing this when I run out. But I use all my lip products and all my makeup products, honestly, very sparingly. I don't go heavy with makeup, so it'll take me a while to get through this, but I like this, and I would recommend this product for sure. Okay, so that's everything I keep in that pocket. Just have my lip products handy. And then I'm gonna go into this pocket now, which is just where I keep my keys. Not very interesting. I have a house key, and then car key, bike key. Yes, I bike. And an office key. And then this little blue leather keychain thing. And I will also put my phone in this pocket too if I'm out walking. So I like to have phone and keys in the same pocket. And this is like the most handy pocket of the entire purse in terms of where it rests when I'm wearing the purse. So these are like my extreme go-to items, even more so than the lip items. Okay, next I'm opening the bag, and as you can see, it's fairly stuffed with items. So there is one little pocket inside. It's this little cloth pocket. I don't know how you would classify that pocket. I'm sure there's a name for it, but you know what I mean. It's the only pocket in there. So here's what I keep in that little pocket. And so this is the way I would classify these items is like ingestible things and first aid, okay? So for the ingestible things, I have Benefiber, okay? This is soluble fiber. I put it in my coffee, put it in water, anything like hot or room temperature. It doesn't dissolve very well into cold drinks or icy drinks, but I'm a fiber girl. I have digestive issues that I work very hard and very diligently to manage and mitigate the effects of, and fiber is part of my regimen for mitigating those effects. So I always keep Benefiber on me. I try to eat fiber in my diet and get fiber naturally through food that I ingest, but sometimes, especially if I'm traveling or if I'm just kind of out of my routine, it's not enough, and I do have to supplement with Benefiber. And I've tried other brands of, you know, soluble fiber like Metamucil and not Benefiber. But anyway, this is the one that works for me. And I can make a whole video on fiber, soluble versus insoluble, foods as fiber sources, like artificial/processed fiber. If you're interested, I love to talk about fiber and GI disorders. So anyway, that's part one of the digestible or ingestible, and it is digestible too. This one, however, is ingestible but not digestible because it's gum. And this is my fancy Danish gum that I buy in Denmark, and I'm soon to run out of, unfortunately, but this is the best tasting gum I've ever had, the longest lasting. It's sugar-free, it's aspartame-free. I don't know how the Danes do it. We need to get some of that food technology and food innovation here in the States. But this is strawberry flavor. It's absolutely delicious. And if you're in Copenhagen or Denmark, I encourage you to try this. You will be pleasantly surprised. Okay, now back to an ingestible and digestible item, a peppermint that I just got at a restaurant last night. I'm a sucker, no pun intended. I'm a sucker for peppermints and of peppermints. That's a little gross, but yeah, I'll never turn down a mint. I'll always grab more than one. That's just me. Okay, and now moving on to the first aid portion of that pocket. This is another Denmark item that I've never seen in the States, but it's Compeed plasters, I guess, for your ankle, you know, when you're wearing a new shoe and you get a little blister or, you know, scrape on your ankle from the shoe. These work incredibly well. They're medicated, so they instantly like heal any pain that you're having in that area, but they're also like a pretty thick silicone plaster, so they provide like a physical barrier between your ankle / Achilles tendon and your shoe, and they work really well. So if you have an issue with your ankles, this is a great product. I have one on right now. They last forever. You're probably not supposed to keep them on for like days on end, but I do, because they don't, like, even when I shower, they don't start to like hang off or anything. They just kind of stay on there and keep my wounds protected. So yeah, don't cancel me for saying I wear these bandages for days on end. I'm sorry. I'm just being honest with you guys. I'm a very healthy person. It works for me. Okay, I'm talking way too much. This is embarrassing. So I said this pocket was just for ingestible and first aid type items, but I also have a couple miscellaneous items in there. I've got my AirPods. This is the old, like, original AirPods, not the short little new ones, but I do use these fairly often. I guess when I'm running is when I use them most. And then I have a Muji pen, the best pen. Everybody compliments me on this pen. I always have it ready to hand out to people when they need to write something, and they're always impressed. And I love writing with it too. It's the .38 size of ballpoint in black. What can you say? It's a great pen. Okay, so now moving on to the main pocket of the bag, all right? I talked about the pen. What do I use the pen with? I use it with this little notebook. It's just a little moleskin that my dad gave me. And I just write my to-do items. Sometimes, okay, here's a big thing for me. I have like extensive to-do lists and to-do apps on my phone, but sometimes just opening my phone to log something in a to-do app like distracts me so much that it's not even worth it. Like, I'll forget to write the item down, or I'll get distracted with other to-do items or other notifications in my phone. So I just want to like write it down in a place where nothing else is going to pop out at me when I'm trying to be productive. So that's why I have this notebook. I have a few different, I have a daily list in here, like to-do items for each day, but then in the back, I have some ongoing lists that transcend the days, if that makes sense. So I have like a lost items list where I will just write down, you know, things of mine that I'm looking for that I need to keep an eye out for. And then I'll cross them off when I find them. I have like kind of a more long-term to-do list / goals list, addresses, things to add to my online cloud-based to-do lists. So anyway, it's a good little book. I like to have just a thin, flexible, not too fancy notebook in my bag so that I can write down my to-do items when I feel like it. Okay, what else? Wallet. This is my little fluorescent orange wallet from Min & Mon. It has eyeballs on it and has $5 inside, all my cards, punch cards, IDs, etc. It's just a wallet. Had it for several years. Works well. It's good to have a fluorescent colored wallet because you can always find it easily if you have that problem of losing your wallet. Okay, next up, kind of going along with the Benefiber theme, is I have some chicken sticks. These are very lean source of protein, and I keep these in my bag at all times. If I'm getting hangry, I will eat one of these. They taste really good. So this is, oh my God, what is Mighty Spark food? I get it at like a organic health food store. They taste amazing. They have a lot of pepper, if you like that. I am a fan of chomps. However, I like a lean protein, so the beef is a little too fatty for me, again, because of digestive issues. And the protein chomps were recalled a couple months ago because they had shards of metal inside. So I have switched brands. I'm a Mighty Spark meat stick person now, and I'm a fan. So check them out if you're interested. Okay, what else? Wet wipes. This is essential. This kind of fits in with the first aid theme, but it doesn't fit in the same pocket as the other first aid items. So this is in the main pocket of the bag. These are just, you know, antibacterial hand wipes. And I don't like to get sick. I rarely get sick. And this is probably why. Okay. Am I getting to my last item? I think so. My last item in here is these Ollie Ultra Strength Women's Multivitamins. They're not the gummy, the sugary gummy kind that tastes good. I just spilled them everywhere. They're like little capsules, you know? But yeah, if I ever have water, I'll pop one of these in. I'm not super religious about getting these in daily. I don't notice any difference when I take vitamins and when I don't, but if I have the opportunity to take one, I will. And I have the opportunity right now, so. Good stuff. Okay. So that is what's in my bag. Thanks for watching. I spilled a lot of unnecessary personal health information, strange habits, and viewpoints and opinions. And I really hope you don't judge me too hard. It's all just for the benefit of humanity. Anyway, I'm being really obnoxious and I'm gonna stop. But if you like this, comment, subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and let me know what you think. Thanks for watching, and I hope you're well.